the Premier League October Player of the Month SBC is going to be coming to FIFA 22 very soon. Now, in this video, we are going to be discussing when is it actually going to be released. We had the votes, we had all of the nominees. Voting has actually now closed, which means the SBC is going to be released fairly soon. And I'm very confident on when we are going to be getting this SBC. Now, we are also going to be discussing the potential rating. I do believe it's going to be 92, so we'll explain why. And then also the price of the SBC. So ignore St. Maximin, he was just part of the presentation. You guys are not supposed to see this part, but moving on now to this. Here are your nominees for October's Player of the Month. So we got this on November 4th at 11 AM UK time. The way that EA Sports and Premier League seem to do this is it's very scheduled and it's very sort of organized. So that is going to be quite beneficial to us. So if we actually take a look first of all at the nominees, I do think that Mo Salah, he is pretty clear, guys. I think when you compare him to the rest of them, I do think that we did get Chilwell. Chilwell could be quite good. We'll actually take a look now at Helmer Designs. He actually put everything together here, so we can see I do believe Chilwell, you guys said on stream, was quite good. 3 goals in 4 games, obviously as a left back, that is quite good. So it definitely increases his chances. So maybe he could actually be stealing it. Foden, 3 goals, 1 assist. But the reason I say steal is because if you take a look at Mo Salah, 4 games, 5 goals, 4 assists, and an average game rating of around 9, which is just so clear, so ahead of all of these other ones. Now, I know some of you guys might be looking at this thinking we've already seen a Cornet card, so maybe he's not actually possible. However, just to remind you guys, the way that this works is Premier League and EA Sports just work together. Premier League are the ones that decide who actually wins it. Say Cornet had an absolutely sensational month of October, they will be forced to give Cornet a card regardless of what EA Sports have done in their game. The main priority obviously is giving the Premier League award to the deserving player. So I do believe that Cornet, if he was playing good, EA probably wouldn't have given him a rule breakers card. Same reason why Mo Salah maybe hasn't been chosen in potential some informs that he could have maybe got. He does still have quite a few informs. This was in Team of the Week 6, but I'm sure EA Sports could have squeezed one in there as well. The reason they didn't want to give him so many is because in the back of their mind they know they need to prepare. Mo Salah SBC could be on its way, and I do think Mo Salah is very likely, in my opinion. I would be shocked, and I would think it would be an injustice, I think you guys would agree, if Mo Salah didn't win October Player of the Month. Now, I do think in the game, the SBC, it's not really the greatest card in my opinion. We actually pull up the card again. I don't think that it is going to be best like sort of like value wise. Obviously, it's going to be an amazing card in game. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be an amazing card. But for the average user, it might not be something that is actually accessible because it is going to be extremely expensive. So we'll talk about the price in just a moment. I do believe it is just going to be a 1+ upgrade on top of his inform. Yes, sometimes they do 2+, but that pretty much stops at around 87 rating and above. When you actually take a look at Cristiano Ronaldo, he obviously won the first Player of the Month that we did see this FIFA, September Player of the Month. He just got a 1+. If they gave him 2+, it'd be way too overpowered, and this would be even more expensive. So looking at when we are actually going to be getting this SBC, as you can see here, this is now closed. So when could the Mo Salah SBC potentially be released? Now, like I said at the start of the video, how organized EA and Premier League are sort of on this. It's a scheduled tweet. You can see this was scheduled for 11 AM, September 30th. So this is the same that we did actually see before. So what I've actually got to do, hang on, you guys can't see my calendar here. I'm gonna have to switch monitors. You guys don't have to worry about this, but we can see here that if we actually take a look, September 30th. So September 30th, if we go back, that was a Thursday. So we can see that here as well. This was a Thursday, and the actual SBC ended up getting announced 11 AM, October 8th. So that is exactly 8 days after that. If we take a look here, this was the announcement, as we can see here, on the 30th, and then 8 days later, same exact time, 11 AM, we did actually get the Player of the Month announcement and also the SBC. So when you take a look at this and you actually recognize that this was 11 AM November 4th, which is actually matches up, it correlates. So this was on a Thursday, 8 days later, guys, come on, you gotta get the hang of it. It will be Friday the 12th of November, and I do believe it is going to be again at 11 AM UK time. So potentially, if you're doing any SBC fodder investments or something like that, or if you're just at school, you might want to check at 11 a.m. If you have a lesson changeover or something like that, you might want to check at 11 a.m. who's actually got player of the month, because I do believe even to the hour, I do think we have got it pretty good here. EA Sports seems to be organized, assuming their organization keeps up and someone hasn't fallen ill. I do think it is going to be the same time. So Friday, guys, I'm thinking Friday the 12th at 11 a.m. UK time, that is. I think that is going to get announced. Now, looking at now what we can actually see about the price, I do think when you compare it to something like Cristiano Ronaldo, 2.5 million, 2.6 million, you maybe want to sort of look at the proportion of the gold card to the player of the month card. Now, it is a little bit different because this Ronaldo doesn't actually have a special card. We do have a once to watch, but this is just a potential upgrade, so it doesn't actually justify how his price would be. If this was 92 rated, I don't think his tradable value would be 2.5 million if he had an inform. I do think it would be a little bit lower, around 2 million, because he would not have the ability to upgrade if it was an inform card. So inform 91 Ronaldo, I think, would be around 2 million coins. So therefore, this is around 500,000 coins more. Now, I do think EA Sports could be doing this similar type of upgrade if we just take 500,000 coins. It's not to proportion, but if we put 500,000 coins on this, it doesn't really make too much sense because I think the gap would just be way too big. But when we actually take a look at the gap between the 91 and the 90, wow, that turns out only to be around less than 100. Wait, where's my maths? 150k. 150k, guys, right? 150k. So the difference here is 150k. You do need to factor in that it is going to be an SBC as well. But if we add 150k to this, we just add 600 to 150 for simplicity. 750. Take away maybe around 100,000 coins because it is an SBC and it's going to be untradeable. I'm hoping it's going to be around 650,000 coins. I think that would be worth it as an SBC. 650,000 coins. If that is the price, it would probably bring these prices down, but you do also need to keep in mind these have been on a massive crash, so maybe if we didn't see such a crash, this player of the month SBC price would be even more expensive. But I'm hoping it's going to be around 650,000 coins. I don't think it's going to be any lower. I think that's fair to say. We can probably agree it's not going to be lower than 650, 700. I'm hoping the max is going to be lower than 1 million coins. I think if it's more than 1 million coins, it's a bit ridiculous. I would say between 700 and sort of 850, 900. I'm hoping that's what the price is going to be. It is a prediction, but EA could go quite random, but I think it has to be within those price ranges. Otherwise, it's going to be ridiculously too cheap or it's going to be ridiculously too expensive. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about that. And is it locked in that it's going to be Mo Salah, or do we have some Chelsea fans, maybe some Man City fans arguing Foden? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.